I'm Paulette from AW Specialty Paper. Today I'd like to show you how to use Neenah IMAGECLIP for Inkjet, a heat transfer paper designed to use with white or light colored garments, using your color inkjet printer and your black and white laser printer. First, I'd like to touch on how to print your image. There are a lot of computer programs that you can use: CorelDRAW, Microsoft Word, and Adobe Photoshop Elements. Today we're going to use Photoshop Elements. This is a two-step process: printing your color image on an inkjet printer and a negative image on your laser printer. Once the image is created, let's first print the color image. The color image is printed on the transfer paper in reverse or mirrored. Most inkjet printers have the ability to reverse the image. We're using an Epson 1400 with standard inks. To reverse the image in the printing preferences, select the top tab, Page Layout, and up at the top under More Options, check Mirror Image. In other printers, you may need to select a specific paper media to get it to mirror the image. Check with your printer manufacturer if you have any questions. You may also mirror the image in your program. To do this in Adobe Photoshop Elements, select Image in the upper menu, then Rotate, and flip Canvas horizontal. Next, you need to select the correct paper media setting to use. Using the Epson 1400, select Printing Preferences, select the top tab Main, and under Paper Options and Type, select Plain Paper, Bright White Paper. Then in the lower right, we selected Advanced, and under the Plain Paper, Bright White Paper setting, we chose Fine. To the right, under Color Management, we chose Photo Enhance. This is a trial and error, and for us these settings worked well. Now you need to create a laser negative of your image. First, rotate the image back to the unmirrored version. In Adobe Photoshop Elements, select the wand and click on the background. Then click Select and Similar. Choose Edit, Fill, Foreground Black as the color. Then choose Select, Inverse, then Edit, Fill, Background White as the color. Now the image is negative and ready to print. Refer to our instructions at awpapers.com. Next, you'll have to select the correct paper weight media setting to use. We're using an Okidata Oki 610N color laser printer. This process is a trial and error procedure. There's just no other way to do it. In the Properties menu, under Setup, we selected Multi-Purpose Tray. More about this later. Then for the weight, we started at the heavy setting and printed it. Then moved to heavier settings until the desired print quality was reached. We printed multiple sheets at different paper media settings before we came to the conclusion that Label 2 on the right was the correct setting for us. Keep in mind that with laser printers, the printer settings adjust the speed the paper is moving through the fuser, but not the actual fuser temperature. Using laser printers for transfer papers, you always want to use the multi-purpose tray or bypass door and not the regular feed tray. The bypass door reduces the travel time and paper bends before the paper enters the fuser, greatly reducing the chance of paper jamming. We are also going to let the image come out of the back of the printer to minimize any chance of damage to the image after printing. Place the AW Transclip on the bypass door and print the negative image. And now you have a perfectly printed negative image. Neenah's IMAGECLIP for Inkjet is a two-step process using a heat press, no hand irons. First, we'll marry the two printed images together, and then we'll transfer the final image to the garment. We are introducing a new translucent paper for the laser black and white negative called AW Transclip. While you can use any copy paper for this, AW Transclip is a translucent paper allowing you to easily see through the inkjet color image. Being able to see through simplifies the process of registering both images together, giving you a clean, married transfer and a hassle-free experience. Once the two sheets are registered, transfer them at 225 degrees at firm pressure for 30 seconds. Then let your image cool and we can peel the transclip from the color image. Your color image is now weeded. The weeding is done only in the areas covered by the black negative. You may trim any additional unweeded areas if desired. Next, you'll want to increase your heat press to 375 degrees for the next step. Once stabilized at this temperature, take your garment and press it for about 5 seconds to get any moisture and remove any wrinkles. Then place the final weeded color image in the center of your garment facing down using rulers or your line of sight to get the exact location. Close your press and heat for 20 seconds. Depending on the heat press and the level of moisture and temperature in the room, this time may need to be varied to reach the desired quality of the transfer. We chose 20 seconds after testing several transfers. When done, peel the paper off after cooled. For a softer hand, reheat and transfer for 5 seconds and stretch it warm. Your transfer is complete. There you go, beautiful transfer. Instructions for this product are available on our website, awpapers.com.